Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm the Leeds United Daily, and today, as you can see, it is beautiful. It's a beautiful day. It's fantastic for football, good news all round, and I think this video is going to be fantastic news for a lot of Leeds United fans. I mean, when it comes to the likes of Diego Llorente, as you can tell by today's title, that's what we're going to be talking about. He is on the verges of leaving the club. Is it a loan? Is it a buy? We'll get to find out. But before we do get to continuing the video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. If you are new around here and you've not seen a video of mine, I'm the Leeds United Daily, and I try to upload on a daily basis for you guys surrounding anything regarding Leeds United, whether that's positive news, negative news, and I try to be unbiased when it comes to my opinion. So let's get into today's video. As you can tell by today's title, or thumbnail shall we say, Diego Llorente is on the verges of leaving Leeds United, and I think a lot of Leeds United fans will be so happy with that. I think it was the 2019-2020 when Leeds United first got back into the Premier League. The board obviously wanted to bring in a new centre-back, new centre midfielder and a new attacker. So they brought in Rodrigo, they brought in Diego Llorente, and I can't remember who the other player was, but I think we brought in about three or four players that season. And obviously Diego Llorente at the time was classed as one of the better signings for Leeds United. Actually, I think it was about £17 million or 17 million euros we paid for him. And when looking at him when he was playing for Real Sociedad, it was fantastic. You know, he was probably ranked as one of the better centre backs at the club, in the league. He was performing at high standards in La Liga, and I guess in a sense, leaving Leeds United would probably benefit him, not just for like the fans basis, but for him too with his confidence levels. I mean, the fans don't really help with bashing him 24/7, in a sense screaming for the board to sell him on, and now in a sense he's not really getting first team regular football, is he? So I feel like it would benefit him for moving away from the club just to go to maybe a league that is a little bit slower, a little bit less intent with like the intensity wise, because I mean, when coming over to the Premier League from like the likes of Spain or even Italy or sometimes even Germany, they get a massive shock if you're not already developed in a lot of aspects in your game. You're going to have a massive shock coming over to the Premier League with how fast and the intensity of how teams play. And I feel like Diego Llorente couldn't really seem to adapt. He did a decent job under Bielsa in the first season when he came, I believe. I mean, he wasn't amazing, but I feel like he was one of the better centre backs. And even then, a lot of Leeds United pundits were like saying how good he was, he performed well and this and that, whereas now I feel like he's just dropped off the pecking order a little bit, and I feel like his confidence has dipped a lot. So in question, Roma are now interested in taking Diego Llorente off Leeds United's hands off a loan to buy, and usually when a player goes out on loan from Leeds United, that means his career at the club is usually coming towards an end. And it's the same with like Poveda, Helder Costa, Dan James, now obviously Diego Llorente. So these are the types of players who've gone out on loan and obviously now has been sold, and I feel like that's more of a recurring option. I feel like if you go out on loan, 9 times out of 10 when you're a Leeds United player, you will be sold either the following season or the season after that. So Roma are now wanting the Spanish international, well, I won't say international, but international centre back, and to me I feel like it would benefit him, because I mean, Serie A is nothing compared to what the Premier League is when it comes to intensity, and I feel like it'd be a very good move towards him. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term thing for Roma looking at Diego Llorente, but all I know is that Diego Llorente will be going out on a season short loan towards the end of the January transfer window. So other news now, I know it's another one in Leeds United has sold one. Leeds United bring another one. It's Diego Monteiro, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Is a 18-year-old centre back from Portugal, and I don't believe this one's going to be one for the team right now, because obviously he's not going to get in front of like Verba or Robin Koch or even Struijk and Cooper. This one's more for like the future, and as well, he's going to be getting his medical. I think he's in England today, so he should be completing his medical by the end of the day, and it should be announced tomorrow, I believe. So that means that Charlie Creswell, I know he's been linked away from the club to Coventry, so this looks like it's going to be a permanent move away for for the English under-21 centre-back. I mean, it's a bit sad to see that Charlie Creswell could be going away from the club on a permanent basis, because obviously he could have been a future captain. He could have had a lot of potential playing for Leeds United, but it is what it is. Leeds United didn't seem to want to knock cash up on him. I mean, it's only going to be for like maybe a couple of £1 million, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So Diego Llorente going out on loan. Hopefully he will be gone by towards the end of the season, so a lot of Leeds United fans should be happy that a 18-year-old centre-back from Portugal is coming over to sign his medical, and that means Charlie Creswell could be leaving the club on a permanent basis too. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in as well. If you would, I would obviously appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.